How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So today, I'm gonna do one of those reaction videos, uh, because I thought for this video specifically, there was some thoughts that came to mind about it, and I don't know. I feel like I wanted to discuss about it. So before we start, FYI. I have watched this video like a few days ago. That's why I came up with the idea to watch this video. It's very short, and yeah, just kind of having that discussion about Islam as a Hispanic person and also someone who was Catholic. Just give my opinions on it. Of course, by no means am I trying to judge these people or anything like that. It was just some observations that came to mind. So if you like this type of video, let me know. I don't want to make it fully my channel on these type of things. And I guess, well, if you're new to the channel, pretty much I just do videos about anything and everything. Right now it's just kind of teaching Spanish and a little bit of vloggy type of content, very short, about my life. So with that out of the way, let's get to it. Yeah.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu an la
Bismillah.
ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.
del pueblo de Israel. Y te las pasas a ayunar, te las pasas a leer. Pues yo me hice musulmán cuando yo tenía prácticamente casi cumpliendo 15 años de edad. Fui primero en toda mi familia. Yo no tenía idea de lo que era Islam.
So, yes, Latin America is still predominantly Catholic, especially where I grew up a portion of my life with. It was majority Catholic, and I want to say 70% of the country was Catholic, and then 30% of them were other sects of Catholicism. It's a pretty big force. Not meaning this in a negative way. It's just more of like it's very present within our language, within our culture. The idea of Catholicism and just having belief, that notion of having like religion is part of your identity, regardless of whether you choose to believe or not. It always plays some type of factor in it. I think I explained it a while ago that even our language itself has these type of connotations. So like, goodbye, adios, literally it just means to God, like praise be to God, or like God guide you and stuff like that.
Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
Lo único que recuerdo fue como este centro que tenemos aquí. Estaban sentados en el suelo y estaban cantando algo que yo pues prácticamente no entendía. Y eso fue lo que me llamó la atención. Invité a mi papá, mi mamá, mis tíos, primos, abuelos, gente que conozco de infancia, los llevé y afortunadamente pues todos se hicieron musulmanes y ahí es donde empezó a crecer la comunidad. Queríamos invitar para que nos acompañe en un convivio. Entonces, si gusta invitar a su señora esposa, hija o hijo, pues bienvenido, don Bartolo. Para 200 personas más o menos. Son más o menos Realmente no creo que venga las 200 personas, pero sí por lo menos en total seremos como unos 100.
Okay, so I'll stop it there with the 100 people. Um, I think, in some sense, well, of course, this is based on Mexico and everything, and myself not being Mexican, I am Salvadoran from my parents' side, so there is a lot. Looking here at like the cuisine that really allows us to have a more easier time with Islam in terms of trying to find halal stuff. I think that most of the Latin American diet is more based on grains, fruits, vegetables, and meat is like the thing you can add on it, but it's not the main course in a lot of dishes. Of course, I think maybe Mexico has a little bit more meat. For Salvadorans, I think it's a lot less that we have it incorporated with our dishes. I mean, even our main staple, typical dish, which is pupusa, pretty much is just corn flour, and then you add cheese and refried beans, and there you go. It's very accessible. Having to worry about your diet in terms of making sure that you're doing the right thing is very simple, I would say, compared to more Western countries, where you're just getting everything processed at a faster speed. You don't even know what they're doing and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely that I could see this being kind of like one of the more easier aspects of life.
Exacto. Muy bien. Está súper fuerte. Está fuerte el saborcito. Prácticamente que el sabor se mezcla y se y listo. Al fuego. Te pedimos que hagas en este día alegría para la umma del Islam, especialmente aquellos musulmanes que son oprimidos y que están siendo atacados. Eid Mubarak.
So, I have to stop it right here. This is pretty much the whole reason why I kind of wanted to make this video. Was mainly, just the prayer itself that they're saying, which, if you are Muslim yourself, you're very familiar with it. I've only heard this like a few times because I've only done Ramadan twice. But that distinction, I would say, would be very interesting to see what scholars would say, or like what people from other places of the world would think about the way how they recite that, because there's something about Christianity and its influence on Hispanic culture, and music also plays a very big part in Hispanic culture. So, as he said in the beginning, that he was attracted by the way like they were singing, right? So I'm not sure if they were doing exactly this or if they were doing, just general recitation. But when I heard this part, I was very like, oh, this is very Hispanic. Like, this is very, very Hispanic, because there's this like flow, this very specific type of flow that's very common. Like, even myself, going when I went to Catholic mass and everything, there's always this flow, and when we're like singing or whatever, and it's like or something, but it's always something there. There's always a musicality to religion, and I think almost predominantly every single religion or subsect of Christianity that is in Latin America has this identity of like singing. So I was actually shocked, but also not surprised to see that they would actually be doing something like that. It honestly brought me a bit of like joy, just because I could see like, okay, this is something that really brings up our own identity in some sense, as compared to other Muslims in different places of the world. Because I think that a lot of Muslims around the world, they feel a sense of like community, especially with Islam, because there's some type of element that is incorporated with the religion, and that gives it, I guess, even a stronger, that gives a person even a stronger faith, and can feel very at home when seeing these type of elements. For myself, it's definitely more of a tricky thing. I constantly feel like I'm out of place, or I shouldn't be doing something, or I'm missing something about the religion. So that always gets me to just wonder about it, because we know we all end up having our calling. Others, some are born and raised Muslims, but then people like us who just kind of come across it, and then we embark on our journey. It takes a lot more time to kind of get accustomed to everything, and sometimes it can be discouraging not having someone that can really relate with you. Of course, if you've been on YouTube and you've seen other videos from other people, there's I think Daoud Kim, Jeffrey, I forget, Jeffrey starts with a P. I think he's from England or something. Although Jeffrey is more focused on the cultural aspect and kind of helping bring the Middle Eastern countries into a different perspective and a different light. And you had Daoud Kim having more content of what is it as an Asian Muslim in a country that is not even, I think, predominantly Christian or anything. They're more on different type of belief systems, and how he tries to show the world what reactions would be to it. Those are definitely some people that kind of inspired me in some sense to create this YouTube channel. So shout out to you if you actually are watching. I would be very surprised.
Y estaba toda la noche cocinando. Me dormía un rato, me levantaba para ver si estaba el fuego y ya se había apagado, y volver a encender el fuego. Muy bueno, la verdad. Qué bien, qué bien. Lo que hacemos nosotros es abrir nuestras puertas para que ellos también conozcan realmente qué es el Islam y qué significa ser musulmán.
So that's kind of my thoughts on the video by the BBC News. It was honestly a short but very interesting insight into Latino culture. I haven't seen any videos as early as 3 years ago, because I think this one's from 3 years ago. So I haven't seen anything that's more recent about it. So I kind of wanted to discuss the topic itself because I found it pretty interesting. I also know that this video is pretty long, so I'm really sorry for it. I just had a lot of thoughts and ideas. And honestly, I want to leave the question to you. What do you think? What are your thoughts about the video itself? As someone that is who, let's say, has always been in their own country with their own religious backgrounds, like seeing other Muslims from a different country. What are your reactions to that? And are your opinions on that? What are some things that you could see yourself doing to help other people who aren't familiar with potentially the same cultural ties or the religion itself? I really enjoy kind of having these conversations, even with my friends, just seeing different perspectives, because it's all about having a dialogue. And if a dialogue ends up leading to a debate, it should be a debate where we're not looking to see, like, you're not trying to be a victor. It's more rather to understand the other person's side, and in most cases agree to disagree, but we're just doing it fairly. So yeah, with all of that, thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know what you think. Is there another videos I should react to? Yeah, and hope you guys liked it. And I will see you all in the next video. So bye.